Have you noticed something strange about this World Cup? Some of the biggest teams didn't lose because they were simply worse. They lost because they slowly handed control of the game to their opponents. I am talking England, France, Norway, Egypt, and almost all other African teams. Different coaches, different squads, different tactics, but the same trap. And once you notice it, you'll start seeing it everywhere. Most fans blame the final mistake, a missed chance, a defensive error, a goalkeeper mistake. But football games usually don't change because of one moment. They change because one team slowly loses control. And that usually starts with one decision. The decision to protect the score instead of protecting the game. Sounds familiar? Here's the first mistake. Retreating too early. A team scores. Everyone drops deeper. The press disappears. The midfield gets closer to its own box. It feels safe. But modern football punishes passive teams. When you stop putting pressure on the ball, you're giving world-class players exactly what they want: time, space, and possession. Instead of making the opponent uncomfortable, you're letting them play. The second mistake comes from the bench. A defender replaces an attacker. Now, that isn't always wrong. Sometimes it's exactly the right decision. But when that substitution removes your counterattack, everything changes. The opponent no longer worries about what's behind them. They push more players forward. Their midfield takes more risks. They rush into your goal wave and wave. One of the biggest examples came in England's semi-final against Argentina. After taking the lead, England became increasingly passive, switched to a more defensive shape, and struggled to keep possession. Argentina sensed the momentum shift and completed another comeback. That tactical change became one of the biggest talking points after the match. Then comes the other mistake: panic football. Every clearance goes long. Every pass becomes rushed. Nobody wants responsibility. The ball keeps coming back. Again, and again, and again. There's an old idea in football. If you only defend your penalty area, eventually you'll have to defend it perfectly. And almost nobody can. The smartest teams understand something different. The best way to protect a lead isn't always defending deeper. It's keeping control, keeping possession, keeping the opponent worried, making them defend you, even when you're already winning. Because the safest place for the ball isn't inside your own box. It's as far away from it as possible. So maybe the biggest mistake coaches make is believing that protecting the score automatically protects the game. Many games were lost this way. There was no need to such actions from coaches, but yet they handed over the match to the opponent. Sometimes, those are two completely different things. And once you start watching football that way, the last 20 minutes of every match become completely different. If this changed how you see the game, subscribe to 2Touch. Because next time, we're looking at why some teams always seem to score late, and why it isn't luck.